What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I don't really have anything specific, so if you guys have seen the last video of me buttoning up little things on the KRX build, I kind of messed up my ankle a little bit, and I don't, like I said, have anything specific for today. But we got my buddy Joaquin here, and we're in his EG. We did do the roof swap the other day. We still have yet to clean up the roof, and we took this car to get an alignment at my buddy Nilo. And Nilo's the guy who does all of my alignment, really, and the car drives a lot straighter and it pulls really hard. Right now we're getting my tuner Jeremy to remote in from Hawaii to help set up the two-step on this car. The two-step is only making about 5 pounds, and we're trying to see if we can do some Scooby-Doo pop and build a little bit more boost. And the turbo in here is a 6266 T4, so we're gonna see if Jeremy can squeeze a little more pounds out of the two-step. So right now I just gave him the TeamViewer login information, and he's gonna log in right now to take over my computer to set up his two-step. So if you guys paid attention on the channel about this car's got some goodies. I'm not gonna get into full details with it, but I'll tell you what, car makes 20 pounds and it makes a ton of power. So this car is, if you guys know, starter is in the front, and I mean it's got some goodies. It's got some goodies. I'll give you guys a little look in the back here. Oh, got some S1, some FCS stuff, some CRV things going on down there. And Jeremy is logged in. Yeah, literally I was just looking at this map before Jeremy touched it. Fuel enrichment was 0, time ignition was 0. So he's making his little changes right now, and our communication is through the phone. So as soon as he tells me turn it on, and you know what I'm saying, Scooby-Doo pop-pop, we're gonna Scooby-Doo pop-pop. Go ahead. 13, 14 pounds? Boy, that was like 14 pounds. God damn. That's a lot.
It did a Scooby-Doo pop-pop?
I mean, it did like pop. But that thing was making like 14 pounds or something. But it wasn't like, you know, that crackle pop, bang, choo-choo train, you know? The more rowdier one. I mean, but that made a lot more boost than it ever did.
Well, yeah, it wasn't really set up properly.
Right, everything was on 0. This thing made like 14 pounds or some shit.
Yeah, I think it said 11.
Somewhere around there, yeah, because the more he held it, the more it kept going higher. I mean, it's still kind of bright out, so let me see if we can do some fireballs here real quick. Fireballs? Take one. I don't know, my leg's pretty burning though. I can't see it because it's the sun, but but it's pretty rowdy on the outside, I'll tell you that. It's got that bang.
Alright, well, it's building boost, so...
That's freaking awesome. Appreciate it so much.
Yeah, no worries. Let me double check to see what that was.
me and this dude, look at this. Black pants, black shorts, gray shirt. Dude, what's going on, man? We didn't. Yeah, shit. So guys, yesterday we did the two-step with Jeremy, man. Big shout out to Jeremy for doing that for Joaquin. And you did a launch yesterday.
It felt good.
It felt good. Hell yeah. So this whole week, it's getting really hot. I know Sacramento is like 100 across the board until next week, and we're like 90s. And you know, us California guys, 90 is pretty hot, especially when I'm fat, you know what I mean? It's not the business. So the weather kind of cooled down a little bit, and Joaquin's gonna be on vacation with his family this upcoming weekend, which is like, what, 2 days? So we decided, you know what, weather cooled down a little bit, got nothing to do, let's sand the roof. So we have a buddy out here where we're at that detail cars, polishes cars and stuff like that. So he's willing to hook him up by polishing out the roof as long as we bring it fully sanded. So today we're gonna wet sand. Hopefully the bag comes off. I might have to go like 800 on these guys, but for the most part 1,000, 15, 2,000, somewhere around there. I got to see what I have as far as sandpaper goes. But before the sun goes down, guys, let's get to work. So again, quick little backstory on this roof. So we did a roof swap, and then we painted it single stage gloss black. And single stage is really thick. They come on thick. I mean, even if you thin it out, it's still thicker than like the base coat of a 2-stage paint job. And I did like 3.5, 4 layers of paint on here. The night that I let it dry, I made a little tent thing with bags to prevent the cats from jumping on here while the paint was still tacking up overnight. Somehow the bag collapsed, and I think the cat jumped on it because there was a hole in the middle, but the bag got stuck on the paint while it was drying, and it left like, you know, these crazy imprints, and the bag itself is still stuck to the roof in certain sections, like right there. There's not a lot here anymore because Joaquin just sanded it all, but you can see those little small patches right there, right there, right there. And what we're doing is we're sanding it off. He's doing like all of the, well, the majority of the roof with like 1,000 right now, and I'm hitting the biggest spot with the bag. I've went down to 1,000. Didn't do it. 800 didn't do it. I went down to 500 right there. Went down to 320. These are 320. Still wasn't cutting it quickly, and right now I am rocking the 220 wet, and a 220 is taking it off. This whole section right here, you can kind of see it, right? This whole section was like this, and you can see I got most of it off. I'm trying to be very careful to not dig into the paint. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and continue sanding with the 220. I got plenty more sheets to use if I have to, and then I'm probably gonna hit all those smaller spots. And then, like I said, if this roof gets sanded down tonight, we're trying to finish with like 220. Oh, not 220. We're trying to finish the roof with like 2,500, get it as smooth as possible. He's okay with like small patch spots. You know, it doesn't really bother him much, but if we can get this thing down to 2,500, the car will probably go into one of our boys' place to get it polished out. So onward, and look at this guy chilling. Back to sanding. It's a little tricky right here with the molding. Gotta like flip it upward or something to get underneath all that. No big deal. This is 1,500. I did kind of burn the paint right here by hand earlier. I was using the edge of the block. My fault there, but I can always touch that up with some black paint, which I have. No big deal. I already hit that whole side. Guys, so I just quickly went over the roof with 1,500. This guy's going on vacation on Sunday, and he wants to get this done, but he don't know what he wants to do. He has a buddy that just hit him up and said, oh, I'll resand it, because he has more material than I do. I don't have a lot of DA sanding paper, like circular disc, but his buddy said he'll clear it, but he won't get to it until Sunday, which he takes off for vacation. I'm doing as much as I can. The roof, I mean, I just wet it again, but like I said, guys, water kind of mimics the clear. So if you don't like it how it looks with water on it, you got to sand some more. Right now, I mean, it's okay, but there's a lot of patch spots that I didn't touch. If you guys can see right here, this is still a little darker than the rest of the roof, right? So that means this needs to be sanded down more to be uniformed. And there goes the cat, Lucy. Hey, you need to get the f off the roof. You need to get off the roof. She's trying to find a place to jump right now, I'm telling you. And then on the other hand, this guy was like, oh, can I shoot the clear? I said, yeah, I can shoot the clear. It takes about 30 minutes, especially if it's gonna be super hot tomorrow, and I don't have to like really sand a lot higher in grit. Like I can probably do 400 and then clear over it. This is 250, so you can kind of see the line scratches on it a little bit. And again, I'm still sanding right now. We're not done yet. But if the car goes to his friend, then I'm not going to record the process. But after sanding all of this and we figure out what he's going to do, that guy over there, then we'll give you guys updates along the way. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and continue sanding some more. It's what? 10:06. It's 10:06. I'm going to sand it with the compressor. Fuck it. Alright guys, so it looks like the car is not going to one of my other buddies' places to get polished out. Instead, we're going to clear coat it. So yesterday we sanded multiple grits and we had to chase a lot of spots because I was like, you know, if we're going to clear it, we might as well try to get most of the bags off, and most of the bag is off. Now I did burn through the paint right there, and if you look like right here, you can still see like the imprint of the bag, but it's really not that bad once you throw water on it. Again, water is going to mimic how the clear is going to look on, you know, the roof. So it looks really good. It really does cover up those imprints that was left from the bag if I lay enough clear on it. I'm not worried about it. Joaquin is not worried about it. These little guys right here that I'm talking about right there. But if you look over here, you can still see like little pieces of the bag still sticking up through the water. So those are the stuff that I'm going to sand down right now to get it all nice and smooth. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand the wing down too and give it a nice like black, and then I'm going to clear the wing and the roof at the same time. So we're almost there. I just threw some water on here to get a look on the whole roof. Right, let that settle real quick, and it looks pretty good.
Correctly. Now AAA offers online car seat installation support. Join AAA for a little extra peace of mind as they launch.
Oof.
Hi, we're Suja, and we love plants. Okay, to be honest, we're obsessed with them, and if you love plants as much as we do, what we did. Suja, big plants, take them. Ah!
All right, guys, it looks good. I had to move it out so that way the sun can kind of work its magic right quick. And I'm probably gonna let it bake here a little bit, and then I'm gonna push it back to the shade so that way the paint doesn't get like softened up. You know, when you roll fenders, you heat it up so you don't crack the paint. If you leave it in the sun too long, it's probably gonna end up not drying. So right now it's already tacked up. Like literally today it was like 101 today. So it dried up really quickly, and I had the car under the shade so that way I can lay the clear down without it drying really quickly. And I've had issues where it would spray super dry out of the gun, but we were able to lay down, I did 2.5, you can call it 3 clear coat on the car, and it looks freaking awesome for this quick ass like 30-minute clear job. Yeah, I mean, if I was to do this right, I would sand it a lot more down and get it to be nice and flat instead of, you can see the marks from the bag still a little bit. But you know what, I'm satisfied. You know why? Because Joaquin was like, oh, we'll just leave it sanded because it looks like the same color of the car. I'm like, no, we're gonna do this, we're gonna clear it. So I'm sure he's gonna be super stoked. He has not seen it yet. I literally just finished it like 20 minutes ago. And you know, the funny thing is I used the paint from Tyga's pint, and you know, it was extra paint that we had after we painted his liftgate, and you can see that blue flake in there. The wing has blue flakes, flamingo black pearl, and the roof is just black. But I painted this because I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well do that. This was like all choppy, and it was like rattle can flat black, so I figured let's just give the whole thing a nice gloss finish. So I think the wing came out all right. I did miss some spots because I was painting kind of in the shade. You can see right here still gray from the sealer primer, but at the end of the day, this looks a ton better than what it was before. So again, I am very satisfied with this very quick clear job, and I hope Joaquin is happy. He is going to be here a little bit later today, and I wanted to knock this out today right now while we still got the sun, so that way he can take it home instead of leaving it here to dry overnight, and then me trying to prevent the cats from jumping on it to prevent what happened the last time with the bag sticking on the roof. When I was prepping the car to get cleared, I was helping the cops open the gate for the towing guys to go inside. There are 10 stolen cars in the creek, and they towed out about 3, and I closed the gate because they're not going to be back until like either later today or tomorrow, right? Another truck just pulled up right now, stolen. Ignition is messed up. The dude came here super fast, parked it, grabbed his bike out of the bed, and jammed out of here. I didn't get a good look at him, but that's another stolen truck right there. You see that? That's the shit that I deal with over here. So now I gotta call the cops and let them know stolen vehicle abandoned right here in front of my house. Man, that Kelly built oval exhaust system though. Ooh, so fancy, looking so good, so good. Streetcar things, guys, streetcar things. All right, guys, so from the last clip to right now, obviously it's it's a lot darker. So we've just been chilling right here. Paco left a little while ago. Steven came through with some food. Joaquin loaded up his car, and we were just sitting here BSing. So this guy's gonna be on vacation in 2 days, and we're just talking about like everything to come when he gets back. When he gets back, hey, when you get back, it's going down, yeah. A lot of Mexico stuff going to be happening soon.
Tijuana.
Yeah, Tijuana. Oh, we're going to the good city. Hey, that's the best place to go to right now. Yeah, so I hope we do, because I have not driven or touched a car since the dyno, my all-wheel drive CRX, and I still got to change out the crank pulley because I feel like the SFI approved one is like undercharging my car and it's giving me a lot of like turning on issues, and like sometimes it would sound like the battery's dying or something. So I got to change out the pulley. I got to go buy a belt. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually going to take a trip out to B&R Fittings to grab some things, and maybe Sacramento.
1320.
Maybe. Well, it depends what time we get back. So we'll try to make it out to 1320 Performance as well too. But we are going to end the video right here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the progress update on that fool's car right there, because we're going to get some things going on with him real soon. And if you guys did enjoy, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. But if you guys want to stick around for a lot of goodness to come here in the next couple, probably next week, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.